Midnight Sun sends in $6.99 Canadian, says, hello, everyone. How can the MCU's Kingpin be redeemed as a dominant villain after being diminished somewhat in Hawkeye and Echo? Good question.
He can't. That's as simple as that. He can't. They already ruined him. Just like they ruined Kang in his very first appearance, they did the same thing with Kingpin. They were too concerned with giving Miss Diversity higher a win and to take down the man than to consider that, okay, you've already defeated him now. How is this guy now a threat going forward? They need, honestly, phase 4 should have been the Kingpin the whole time in street level, and they already botched it. Like every other villain they've introduced, he's been defeated multiple times every time we've seen him.
I know how it could have made that work and made Andre happy. You should have had him kill Hawkeye.
Yeah, that would have been fun. He could have used like one of those like snow machines to do it as well. That would have been even
or a wood chipper.
Too soon. No, he had to have done it with his own bare hands, but that would have proved that he's an adversary to deal with, right?
Well, I finally did see some of Echo, and it's horrific.
Why would you subject yourself to that?
Because I suddenly got curious.
Well, it's
how bad could it be?
You know what? That's how crack habits start, Paul.
I know. So here's this individual with all these issues to overcome, and at no time do we actually see them train around it, overcome it. Pardon me?
They don't overcome any of the issues presented to them?
None.
Yeah.
There's no, Zen, special smokehouse moment where she learns to hear beyond her lack of hearing. I mean, none of that kind of Zen-y stuff. And she's got this connection with, her indigeneity, and they don't really use it except to collect powers and funnel them to her so she can defeat Kingpin. But she's a nasty piece of work.
I am all the Jedi scene, wasn't there? Something like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah. She's just a girl boss all the way through. There's no, she's a Mary Sue. I don't know.
Thanks.
There's this real fear of showing, oh my God, we beat down the crippled person just for a bit, at least. Nope, can't do that.
Yeah, no, that's the reality of ESG, which is why
she's nasty. Holy smoke! She makes Kingpin look like the good
hero, the good guy.
Yeah,
indeed.
Can you please
on that note? Patrick Robinson wonders, Andre, have you heard Sega is going the ESG route? Yeah, I'm thinking of like doing a quick cut or something about it. What I will say is that luckily, here's the thing with being a retro gamer and a fan of the Sega Mega Drive, you got to remember, fans of Sega Mega Drive, who were there back in the day, they will already have gone through the 32X, the Sega CD, and the Saturn, and Sega ultimately withdrawing completely from the console market. So I'm used to disappointment from that company. Let's put it that way. But I still love Sega days.
Dash Attack on that note sends in 10 and says, I wish Japanese game publishers would look at what ESG did to Disney finances and brand and pull back or outright dump it. It's short-term money with long-term consequences. Still not enough awareness. Well, and they also think they think they're on the quote-unquote right side of history with this shit too.
Listen, Japan is on borrowed time when it comes to ESG and all the stuff that's attaching their coming after their media.
Why do you say that?
A colleague of mine has discovered that there's been an uptick in male-on-male, I guess for lack of better, porn production, which is not really a coup.
In Japan?
In Japan. And he's like, yeah, if that's bleeding over into other areas, it means that eventually your anime, your manga, your other literature, your other stuff is going to fall in line with that. It's only a matter of time. It's coming. They have to stop it now, or it's not going to stop at all.
This clip was taken from Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which streams live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 AM Pacific Time on the Midnight's Edge main channel. There you can send in your live questions and comments before clips and full stream replays are uploaded to Midnight's Edge live archives. We are also on Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey and Facebook, so smash that like, help share, subscribe and join us.